What's up, everybody? My name is Tim Roswick, and today I wanted to walk you through some of my stats and stuff for the past month or two. I was doing this every month. I was walking through like all of my analytics and everything, but the past 2 months have been super testing and crazy, and I've been doing all kinds of crazy stuff. So I wanted to walk you through kind of the analytics a little bit, and then talk about maybe the future of the channel and what I'm going to be doing. And I want to kind of show you the difference of what I was doing versus what I'm doing now. So you can kind of see that what that looks like in numbers if you're thinking about starting a YouTube channel, or you're thinking about doing marketing, or you're thinking about like following in my footsteps and kind of stuff. So let's get into this and I'll kind of walk you through it. So as you can see, all the red arrows are everywhere except for my comments. My comments are up. Everything else is down. Everything else is down significantly. We had 527,000 minutes watched in the last 28 days. We had 97,000 views in the last 28 days. Average view duration about 5 minutes, 26 seconds. $325.84 in the last 28 days. And a big chunk of that was from the last live stream. Thanks to Troy. Shout out to Troy. And we still have our main videos here that do well. They've done less well recently, but if we look at, I want to show the previous period because just to kind of show you what's been happening. So this is on a downtrend as well. 780,000. We were doing about 1 million minutes watched a month, but we're on our way down here. And if we go back out, if we go like the last 90 days, you can see where that kind of starts. So actually so it goes up and down a little bit. I'll show you the full graph so you can just kind of see this. So this is this year, right? This is starting in January. And then this was like our peak right around here, and then it just started going downhill and everything. And right here is when I switched from daily videos to weekly videos. Now there's a lot of stuff going on here I just want to point out, because it's not just the switch from daily videos. It is, summer is notoriously lower view time than the winter time, so that's part of it. We're in the midsummer now. There has been a change in content, so it's not just less people watching. As you can see, a lot of the views are pretty similar. They're down for sure, but they're not down much compared to the watch time. And I've been doing things like my 60-second Micro Mondays, which, as you can imagine, those get similar amount of views, but the watch time is way lower, and that contributes to this as well. Because they're only 60 seconds instead of 10 minutes. So there's a lot going on here. Overall, the channel is probably going downhill a little bit with my new content schedule, but I don't consider that like super bad, because one of the main reasons it was going uphill was because of the ridiculous amount of daily video effort that I was putting in every single day. So it was just moving forward by raw force. Now it's going to kind of find a happy spot where it's sustainable. That being said, I have been looking at the content, and if we look at subscribers, so this is the subscribers that for this year. So this is like our peak where we were gaining about 200 a day. This was 2 months ago, and then I started not doing daily videos, and then it goes down. But the main thing that I wanted to pay attention was not so much subscriber growth, but subscribers lost. Because I wanted to see like if my content change affected how many people actually left, and it did. You can see there's a big spike when we started doing different types of content. People were leaving, and I actually think that there's two sides to this. There's two data points to this that I look at. One is these people really don't care about me and the community and all that stuff anyway. If they're just going to leave over a content difference, it's not that big of a deal for them, which that's okay. That's totally fine. I'm not saying that anybody should stick around. If they don't enjoy the content, they don't enjoy the content. So that's data point number one. Data point number two, though, is how well am I serving my audience, right? Like how well am I giving the content that they want from me, and how are they getting it or not? And so I look at it from both sides like that. And I have been noticing that I haven't been doing the best job of serving the right type of content. We've been doing a lot of self-improvement stuff and not a whole lot of game dev stuff. So I actually want to get back a little bit to game development. If we look at sharing, so this was one of the big tests that I wanted to do. I wanted to see that if I was going from 7 videos a week, right, one every single day, my hypothesis for the past 2 months has been, if I spend more time on each video and I improve and I really edit it and I really work hard on it, the views are going to go down because there's less videos, but the sharing is going to go up because the quality is higher, the content is higher. And as you can kind of see with this graph, I don't really see any correlation to that. Right about here is when we stop daily videos, and this looks pretty consistent. Like this side is higher than this. Actually, let's go in depth on this. Let's go last 28 days, and let's do a comparison. The previous period. Actually, let's do 90 because it's been about 2 months. So let's just look. Okay, so it looks like there are more shares, but not by much. Not by much to warrant the different type of content and the different stuff that I'm doing. If we just look at it mathematically. And to be honest, this difference is probably this spike. Or this spike. Well, 75. So maybe not totally. But it's up a little bit. And this is good data to look at. And the last thing that I wanted to look at was that's really important to me anyway, is the audience retention. Because this shows how much of my videos people actually watch. And as you can see, this has actually went down. My hypothesis was, if I make better, more edited content less often, that I could get people to watch for longer. And this surprised me, that because I was posting basically unedited videos every single day, and I went to a full day of filming and editing and making everything perfect and spending a lot of time on the format and really editing stuff out. And the average view percentage actually went down. So I don't think this is necessarily the optimal data. Like, it's not saying that like not editing your videos is better than editing your videos. I think what it's saying is I built my entire channel on quick, thoughtful, pieces of my mind. And when I stopped doing that, the audience that had subscribed for that content was not as interested. So I wouldn't take this as like gospel for if you're starting your own channel. I don't think this applies most places. It might. I don't know. I only have one channel. But that's what I think it means. So last thing, we're gonna check the real time, and the real time is significantly down. We used to get about 1,200, 1,300 views in 48 hours. Now we get about 6,000, or 12,000. I'm sorry, not 1,200. That's not a big deal. If we go by the last 48 hours, we look at all the content. So this is the live stream. This is my main video. These videos are doing well, right? They're not doing bad. I got a lot of stuff that's doing well, but it's down a lot. So learned a lot. I learned a lot, and I did some experiments, a lot of different experiments. We've been trying a lot of different stuff, and I've enjoyed myself too. The Micro Monday stuff is actually something I really enjoy, but it does not seem like it is a good fit for the channel. So if you're watching this on the day that it went live, I'm actually on vacation. I'm on a boat in the middle of Mexico right now. So part of the reason why I wanted to take that vacation is to disconnect from this stuff and really figure out what the future of the channel is going to be and what I want to do moving forward, because 2 months is a long time to test stuff, and I've tested so much stuff, just figuring out what all I'm going to do. And I have strayed a lot from game development, and I think I want to get back to game development a lot. It's just been a little bit of boredom, to be honest, because I've made 450 videos over 18 months, and it's just a lot of stuff. Like, I've talked about a lot of stuff. So not saying that I run out of ideas or I don't have any content or anything like that. I just feel like I've covered a lot of the core stuff. So and not only that, but I feel inspired to talk about the things that are important to me at the time. So, and I go through phases of various interests, and self-improvement, motivation, and getting through hard times has been an interest in the last month, because I've been struggling with phytophobia. I've been struggling with that. I've been struggling with, rejections from various places, and all the stuff that happens when you make a bigger project that's a piece of your heart. So I got a lot going, and I'm excited to come back. There will be no live stream tomorrow, which, if you're seeing this on Thursday, it will be tomorrow, because I'm away. But when we come back, expect lots of cool stuff. There's gonna be a lot of changes. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you when I get back.